Look,
you're literally probably on the same side as me on the same side of town.
the same side of town. We're in the same spot. You can't hear me. I bought this from a drag queen. I think it's made out of like a bra or a wetsuit, but that's my mask. I put a little filter in there.
I would like training to be open. That's what I really like to do.
Where are we going to get the ring? Are they gonna let me use that ring?
Yeah, they're open to people going up to the school and stuff. So
I'll do it if they let me go in there. I'll do it. I'll run a drill, whatever. I'll give them $20 maybe. But
yeah,
I got a lot of knowledge to share with the world. So let's get it ready.
yeah.
Okay, hold on. I gotta pause the chat here, Leroy, because I see this. Do y'all see how fucked up my whole life is? If I don't get a haircut this weekend, I'm fucked. Someone said, "Can I do your drag makeup one day?" I want someone to come do my drag makeup. Would you get your drag makeup done?
I never had drag makeup, so that would be a
Most
first
people
for me.
haven't. God,
Yeah.
I look like a fucking mess. It would bring out your true femme energy. Is that too gay?
Nah, I'm all about it.
You know, girls like that though, when you like dress up in makeup and stuff, right?
Apparently that I've heard. Oh, I ain't heard
They
this, but
do.
I've seen
They
this.
would be into it. They'd be like, "You're in touch with your feminine side. Like that's, you're so bold." That's what they would say. You're so bold. What would your drag name be? Do you know what my drag name would be? It would be Pumpernickel Baguette. That'd be my drag name. With a wig, with it floated over.
I don't know what it would be.
You
I
got to
never
reach
thought of
into your
it.
spirit, man, to figure out what your
I
drag
never
name
know
would be.
what it would be.
Huh. Let's think about it. Let's sit on the energy. We don't have to be ready yet. It'll come to me and I'll pop it out to you. I'll pop it right out when I think of it. And that'll be fun.
I don't know.
Do you want to see my dog?
Yeah.
Let's go look at this dog. Hold on. My dog is chilling in here. My dog has this.
The toy, as somebody said.
Look at this. Okay, I bought her this toy, and it's like a rabbit, but she will not mess with it. Look,
I'm not messing with that.
Look how gentle she is. She's taking it to her little house. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe she's gonna kill it.
Is that the infamous cranberry?
That's cranberry right there, in her zone. You can see I was doing yoga earlier. I need to probably deal with that. Yeah. So we're just hunkered in Atlanta. Look at the two of us.
Yep.
Just Georgia boys trying to live.
Well, I'm a Philadelphia slash.
Have you been to any of the parks?
Huh?
I walked Cranberry up to Piedmont Park, and it was so packed.
I haven't been to any of the park.
We had to turn around.
So if you don't know who this is Effy, independent wrestling superstar, just a general.
Listen, I was supposed to have my big gay brunch WrestleMania weekend, and now I got no job. I stream video games, and I've been selling a lot of my old merch, and I look like a Hot Topic queen now, and I just stopped cutting my hair. When it's time to wrestle, I'll get it fixed up. But right now, It's a meditation process, and it's a time of rebuilding your hairs and just letting it fly.
I just had to cut it, so
I know sometimes you cut it. He's been begging me. He said, "Please cut it. You used to be so handsome." I said, "Can't cut it yet. You have to let it." That's like the playoff cut. You don't cut the beard, you don't cut the hair, you don't care how crazy it looks. You just until it's time, and you win the trophy. Then you're
I didn't really shave it or really haircut like my signature haircut. I just shaved it. I haven't had my dad, National Senior, cut it, so.
It looks good. It looks fine. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta ask you, how'd you get that hookup with Nikki Glazer? Did you just send that invite?
We just, me and Joey just went in there and just rated, just took over and said, "Hey, listen, put us on."
That's so tight. People don't realize how smart Joey Janela is.
Huh?
They don't realize how smart Joey is. You know how smart he is.
Oh yeah, he's heavily smart. Like I'm a fan of stand-up comedy. So what's funny is I never marked out for my AEW appearance, but I marked out for Nikki Glazer.
I
Like I
believe
was
it.
marking out. I was like fanboy like so much.
She's doing movies and shit now. Look at it. We're all. It's like we said. We're all in the same playing field. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Was
Just
that
her
supposed?
saying she's a part of the Nasty Nation was just the best thing for me. Like I was like, oh yes.
The Nasty Nation. She's joined it officially, so that actually makes it a global thing now. Because she's like a Netflix
worldwide.
star. So it's a
Yeah, it's
global,
worldwide now.
worldwide, 100%.
Yeah.
Yo, that's incredible.
I I wanted to talk to you about this. I think the mainly why I had you on, not because you're just Effy, but like bring you on because I think we have similar views and bringing people to independent wrestling though.
Yeah, here's what we figured out. Like wrestling is everything's wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, a lot of like the actions of politicians, when they just say stuff and then they go do sneaky things, that's its own version of kayfabe. And so we can use what we find in wrestling, right? Of all types of wrestling, it's the universal storytelling, right? It's all forms. It's music, it's lights, it's moves, it's grapple, it's real, it's in front of you. And the thing is, like, people just, there's a preconceived notion sometimes with wrestling. And I think sometimes wrestling plays wrestling a little too much. And we can talk more about that if you want. And I know that sounds silly because I have silly matches. So I feel like I can't be the one to say that. But I'm the one to say that. I'm going to say it. And not even in the good way. There's like fourth wall breaking that's cute and incredible. And sometimes art masterpiece stuff, Rick and Morty. But then sometimes there's stuff that you can't tell if it's sarcastic. And so you have to reframe it in your head. And what we have to do is go, if I knew nothing about this show, let's say we just tuned in, right? Wednesday Night Dynamite. And what did we see? The people on the sides were into the story. We're vibing it. You don't know why there aren't fans there. You can figure out kind of why there's not fans there, right? You can figure that out in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, the coronavirus. There's not going to be fans here. But you see how this is set up. I think it brings people in because they're seeing you guys react true to life and with open eyes to taking in what the crowd is. You know what I mean? And that's when they're flicking through the channel. That's when you're going to catch them, when they feel that energy and when they feel the trust and when they feel like, what is happening here? This looks familiar to me, but I've never seen this before. What's going to keep them on that channel? And sometimes we're good at making pro wrestling. But sometimes we got to squint at pro wrestling a little bit because if we want people to come into our world, we got to bring them in 1,000 different ways now because that's how it works. That's how it works. You're going to see it on Facebook. You're going to see it scrolling. You're going to see it in a clip. You got 2 seconds usually, right? Dude, if I'm scrolling, how much time do I have? 2 seconds. You got to catch my attention. How much stuff do you scroll by and you don't even stop at it, right? What's going to pull you in? What's going to keep that 10 to 15 to 20 to 2 to 3 hours of somebody's time out of 2 seconds? That's pretty hard to do. You can't do it all the time, but you have to think that way a little bit, is bigger brain, because that's the attention that the average person is going to give you who isn't a diehard for pro wrestling and may need to. You ever ride like, a water slide? Like, some people just jump right in, but some people got to take the like lazy river way in. You got to give them an easy in before they take the big shit. Give them a lazy river. They'll check out the rest of the park, or they won't. But we got them there for a minute.
I say the gate. I always say that a lot of people that know me and they know I wrestle because in my neighborhood, I'm in 2 neighborhoods. I'm in this neighborhood and I'm in another one. And the other one, I go to Hooters a lot, and they be like, "Hey, I know you're wrestling and stuff. Let me come and watch you." So they don't know nothing about wrestling. They just know I'm wrestling. So I feel like if I bring them in with my matches, then you can go down. I won't say a rabbit hole. You can expose them to the world a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could expose them to something, and then if they wanted to take the trip down the rabbit hole, that's their choice. But like you can expose them to that world, and if they get hooked to that world, then I've done my job.
you're giving them the taste, and they might find their meal somewhere else, but they came in on the taste. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What gets them in the door? I don't know. What gets them in the door? What makes them pay $25 to walk in the door? What does it?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Trick.
Is get him to the door.
There's no other magic trick. Did you know that? Out of all the magic tricks, there's no other magic tricks than to separate a man from his money. That's the magic trick, and it's not a bad thing. It's just in the market we're in. What makes the money? People at the gate, which we can't do right now. Eyes on the product. People willing to throw some bones at it. That's what keeps it running. Everything is crowdfunding everything if you want to figure it out. But except for the hidden billionaire money. But we're getting into conspiracies now. We got to back off that. Maybe we don't have to back off that. Do we?
I mean, you don't really have to go back up because Fantasy After Dark is really uncut, unfiltered. So, you know.
I've gone through so many conspiracy books, and this is what I figured out. We have the illusion of free will, and there are little things we can do. All right, we're living in Animal Crossing, and it's okay once you accept it. You can upgrade your house, you can upgrade your car, you can upgrade your clothes, you can upgrade your attitude, you can upgrade your fucking haircut, you can upgrade all of it. Upgrade your jacket. I've got a fucking brand new jacket sitting in there, ready to go. Upgrade, but you're never going to take down the dark web billionaires and the undercurrent, traffic rings. You can't get them all. How do you do it? There's so much bad stuff. There's an infinite hole of bad stuff. And my rule now is all this bad shit, we address it. We do our best with it. We don't let it consume us. We go out there and we put ourselves in front of it. We say, look, here's what I can give to. Here's what I can pour from my cup. Here's what I can put in front of everybody. But at the end of the day, you go, if we don't succeed, we knew we tried our best. But there might be some deeper, darker, dimensional forces that are keeping some things from happening. And that's just a side note.
Mm-hmm. I think I don't have much of a conspiracy. What I will say is this. I say the world of in pro wrestling, like I think me and Joey have talked a lot that he's taking me under his wing for he told me for a I wouldn't say a different reason, but he wants, of course, makes me to make a living and stuff and like have a good career. But I think he was like he saw some stuff in him that, so he's. Which a lot of people, I've called him this to his face and told him like, you're like you and Brett Lauderdale are like the modern day ECW in the sense of you're putting guys' careers up on a next level. What ECW does, I think a lot of people got mad when I made a comparison. But back then, when you went to ECW, if you was not being used in WF or your career wasn't going the right way, you go to ECW and your career would skyrocket or you would get notoriety. And I think that's what Spring Break and what GCW is doing. Like you, like I remember seeing you. I'm gonna tell you this. What I remember, I was in Florida. I think it was 2017 because I went to Florida many times, but this is the first time I went to a wrestling event. I seen you at Fest, right before you got real popular there, and like you was booed and you was hated and stuff like that, and I was like, man. And then I think this is also, man, you was turning the corner as when I went back again as the most popular guy after you had that incident on the video with the girl and stuff, and I was like, this dude has to be the nicest guy to have the girl come in there and put him over, and then they're like, oh, he's too young, and like, I don't want to say I see where people coming from, but like, this dude's he's got personality, he's gonna be somewhere. I said that. I was like, he's something different that you don't see in wrestling. This is not even a shoot. This is the fact. You see me, you see MJF, that rat bastard. You see Mance Warner and you, and we're just us. We're us, but we're standing up our personalities. Like we're just turned up to that maximum volume.
Yeah, but
And I
like,
say,
here's what I think about it, man. You know, it's like that's some wild ass shit. We get into some wild ass shit, but the point is, right at the end of it, what's going to be left? Well, we're going to find out. We get to test out all the wild ass shit and do what we want. Like y'all were saying, like GCW right now, right? This is the shoot on GCW. Brett Lauderdale is a genius. Joey Janela is a genius. And I'm not, they book me. Why would I not say that? But what I mean that in the sense that those guys are always looking for what is the next? What is the next? What is the next? Nobody's ever sitting on their hands there. Nobody's ever going, well, what worked in 1994 or how'd they book that in Starrcade 1987? They're going, what the fuck is next? And what's next is what they like, which is the culture they like and the music they like and the people they want to hang out with and the vibe that they bring in. It's unmatched energy right now because it's, yeah, obviously there's a lot of people who get plucked out of there to go wrestle at big companies, right? On both sides of the fence. But it's also a breeding ground for pure creativity. And you can, anything fucking goes there. From the horror to the violent to the comedy to just the fucking work rate on work rate. Just watching Tony Deppen pure fucking wrestle out there for 25 minutes or however much
his
time.
facial expressions.
What?
With his facial expressions.
He's incredible. But watch just the way he lines things up. The way that boy lines up patterns is incredible. Is there gunshots outside? What is that, baby?
Oh, you're doing?
I hear them. Do y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
You must live on the south side.
No, man. I'm over here. I'm over here in Old Fourth Ward.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
No, we're chilling, man. We're good. What was that noise?
I know he was over in Fourth
Hold
Ward.
on. Was that real?
No, it might be real.
Oh my god. He's in the shower. He didn't even hear it. Oh my god. I hope that wasn't.
You in the hood. You in the hood.
No, don't even. I'm 10 minutes from Piedmont Park walking uphill. I'm good.
All right.
Oh, y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that? It's not Memorial Day.
I thought I was shooting out my side. I'm like, I didn't hear no shooting out here. So
I don't know who would have fireworks on this street. I'll tell you what. Get up here. You've been making everybody wait. Look at this baby. Hey, say hello.
What's up, Cranberry?
She wants to be a part of the Nasty Nation. Look at her licking herself. I
Part of
can't.
the Nasty Nation.
I don't want y'all to see that. That's not nice. That's too nasty. No, it's like 6 or 7. There's like 6 or 7.
But yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree with your point. Like I told Joey, like, you know, you guys are modern day ECW, but also Joey's like the modern day Paul Heyman in the sense that he can make anybody a star. Like
not anybody. But
you know, just about.
He's not gonna listen. A lot of times, it's like every great director. Right? A great director can do so much for an actor. The director has to know what they're doing, but the actor has to also know what they're doing. And sometimes the director goes, "What do you think here? What is the intention? What does this mean?" And they don't always go with your input 100%, but they listen to your input. Here's what my character's doing. Here's what I think that's going on. Here's what I feel. And when they take that to heart, and when you're listening, and when you're communicating, and when you're speaking to each other as equals, and when you're having those discussions about what needs to happen to bring the best performance out there to the people so the people are going crazy, what's going to get them wild, when you can have that level of even communication, good shit gets done because ideas come in that may not have been utilized before when you're putting your heads together like that. Collaborative. Unafraid of collaboration. I love it.
I think yeah, you gotta have collaboration. I think when me and Joey came together, I was talking to him before the Janela Zone, but I never really like if he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing a new show, the Janela Zone," I was like, right on it. But I was like, I hit him up. And I was like, what's going on? He didn't respond. It was all good. But I went on live and I was like, let me see if he just requested me and stuff because we ain't talked in a while. So I think he was talking to me before, but he never seen my dance. So I was like, you know what? I might as well see if Joey likes this. Let me just do my swing. I did it and everybody loved it. Which I came up with it in the hat and Lily just talking shit and being drunk that night. Like Lily, like girl was challenging my dance skills. She was like, Nancy, I don't never see you dancing. I don't think you can dance. So like, I can dance. I got my own dance. I don't dance like everybody else. I do my own thing.
Yeah.
Like, let me see it. So I did it, and then ever since then I've been doing it like in the clubs all over Atlanta. So it was more a local thing.
Is it catching on more?
Yeah, it's good catching on more now globally, but it was more Atlanta thing. Like everybody knew the Nasty team when we came through the door. Like, Nasty was gonna do his nasty swing. He's gonna, same thing with strip clubs, the bars, and all that kind of stuff. So,
oh my God, do you dress that shirt up there, or you just rock the tee?
Sometimes I dress up, but sometimes I go with the tee. So it depends.
I feel that. I feel both energies there. Both energies are strong.
It both is. So
has it been a long day?
This day is like slowly but fast. It's like weird for me.
I think weeks are just melting together now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I know definitely what you mean. I'm gonna open this letter I got.
What is in there? What did you get?
I don't know.
Somebody sent it to you?
Yeah, my mom gave it to me.
You don't think it's something bad? You don't think it's like a summons, do you?
I don't think so. All right, let me get on here and just read this.
Yeah. See what's going on.
Read this. I've been sent something. All right. Dear Dwayne Caulfield.
What is it?
Dear Dwayne Caulfield. Oh, we put my shoot name over here. Shit. We put my shoot name over here. Dear Leroy, we won't just say my shoot last name because I don't like my shoot last name.
You don't say it. You don't have to say it. Make up any name you want.
I'll just say Dear Leroy. So, Dear Leroy, the purpose of this letter is to inform you that you will resolve all rights of the owner of the Wayne Caulfield LLC, registered on July the 26th, 2018, under U.S. government trademark. That you please see and attach enclosed copy. It's recently brought to my attention that you and your company made an unauthorized use of trademark to use the name Nasty Leroy, the Nasty team, the Nasty Nation, the Nasty Rally podcast, the Nasty Hotties, Pound Town, That Man, Young Kung Skill with the Tongue. God damn, take all my shit, won't you?
Hold up. Shit. Who is sending this?
It's my former friend, Dwayne Caulfield, a.k.a. the Belt God. My former manager and friend.
He thinks he owns it all.
Yeah, so...
who said it first?
I put a trademark for him to buy the trademark for me to get the name, but he put it under his name.
He put it under his name?
Yeah.
God damn it. You got to sue him. Who said it first?
I think his lawyer. It says his lawyer.
It's no. We're going to read this. Hold up. He is saying he owns the trademark. Yeah. Leroy, were you under the impression that it was trademarked to your name?
Yeah, because he was going to put it under my name.
He told you. Say what's his name?
Dwayne Caulfield.
Dwayne Caulfield gave you the impression that you had the rights to those names trademarked under your name.
Yeah.
So he did it without your consent or knowledge. when
Well,
you.
he told me he trademarked it, and I was like, I'm not, I didn't have the money at the time to trademark my name.
So he said, I'll pay for it and put it under my name or put it under your name. He said, I got it, bro. What was the deal? What was the arrangement?
So he said, I'm gonna put it under, I'm gonna trademark it under my name and your name. But obviously he didn't do that. He trademarked it under his name.
Yeah, you got to send him back a fuck you letter. You don't have to respond to this.
Yeah, I definitely do. Your trademarking fundamentally.
Have you ever used a lawyer?
Nah.
Okay, I'm going to give you the hint. I swear to God, I'm giving you real advice right now. I've had to sue a few people. Here's what you do. If the courthouses are open, I'm dead serious about this right now. Go down and tell them, I got this letter. They will send you to a place where you can get a public attorney. And usually they will charge you $30 to $40 to $50 in that range to send a letter back to his lawyer saying, no, fuck you. My client was under the impression this was trademarked under his name. There was a use of money that this person consented to. He did not do this. My client did this under no consent of his own. These are his intellectual properties. We can prove it, and we will shut you the fuck down. They'll put it in lawyer language, but it's perfect. Yeah. And they'll send you that letter from a public defender because public defenders are godsends, and they do a lot of great work, and they are never paid enough, but we're going to use the loophole. You don't go give them $40, they'll send that letter. It will stop 100%. Once they see that you're lawyered up, and you can get this because they have real small minimums. They're not charging you like a big firm where they're going to say, okay, we need a retainer. We need, $8,000 retainer to defend you. No, they'll do the task and just charge you for the task. Hey, $40, we'll send the letter. I'm telling you to do this. We can go down to the damn courthouse together, Leroy. I'll go with you. We'll find the public defender. We're in Atlanta. We're going to get this done. Who knew what we were starting tonight? A whole new series of Dwayne Caulfield. You better be careful.
Yeah.
I played a lot of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. On Switch.
I appreciate that. Coming
We're
down.
We're not letting him take this.
Hey, nah, we're not going. He wants me to cease and desist.
I've had to sue a couple people. Should I go back to law school, Leroy? Have I found my calling?
I mean, are you going to continue to still wrestle or? What?
Yeah, 100% still wrestle, but wrestle and just. But here's my question: do I have to go to law school, or can I just go past the bar?
I don't know.
Either way, we should sue this guy and fuck him up for even wasting your time. We can say he caused emotional distress. We can say that he caused you loss of financials because you couldn't use your trademark terms during that time. Let's fuck him up. If he wants to play, let's play. Sting, sting. Murder Hornet season.
Murder Hornet season, Get you and... Isn't Beta Scott a lawyer too?
Yeah.
Like cute lawyer?
Yeah. Listen to me. She's a smart one. Beta Scott is a smart lady.
Yeah.
The smartest.
She's a fellow Philadelphian too, I get that.
Fellow Philadelphia. You guys, Philadelphia is a tough town, but a fun town.
Yep.
A very fun town.
Fuck that guy. So.
Fuck that guy. We're going down to the courthouse. We're going to stream that shit live. I don't give a fuck. I'll even go to the scanner. He's fucked.
I appreciate that.
And you know what? We're going to sue him. We're going to make it. He makes belts. Do you know how you win, Leroy? He makes belts.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you win?
How you win?
You make him get on his little fucking knees, metaphorically, like the little pig slut that he is. And you make him make you your own custom belt. The Nasty Nation Championship, straight from Pound Town. It's happening. We're doing it. We're on a mission.
I like it.
This is better than Bill and Ted 3. It is.
It is.
Holy shit. We're suing him.
Suing that asshole.
Doing that. What are you eating, dude?
Oh, turkey burger.
Hell yeah. We got turkey burgers. You know what I've been eating? I've been eating this fish they sell me at the market. It's not very good, but it's cheap. I think it's called Sway. Why? Sweet.
So, since you moved out of Florida, how you like Atlanta?
I love it, man. I can walk everywhere. Me and Cranberry walk all over the goddamn place. I obviously wish I could go to the movies. That's the number one thing I miss is just going to a movie theater and just watching movies. I love that shit. That's what I would do a lot of times. I would get to somewhere early. Like you get to the show or the cheapest flight is always like 6 a.m., right? It's always the cheapest flight. So they fly you in and now you're at the wrestling show. It's 10 in the morning. You're in the Midwest. You go, what the fuck do I do? So you eat a big cheesesteak sandwich and you go to a movie. And you can catch those flicks and just, if you need a nap, I saw that Brad Pitt movie at Astra. I slept through the whole goddamn thing. I took a nap in the movie theater. It was worth the money to take that nap.
I've done a lot of stuff in the movies, so yeah, I believe you.
I like it. I can watch any movie, though. We don't... Think about this. This is crazy. You want me to fuck your mind up?
Go ahead.
10 years ago, right? When a movie came out, this is just 10 years ago. 10. A movie would come out. It would be in theaters. 3 months later, it would be on DVD. And then they would let you download it on iTunes. And then they would let you... Now, you just... Maybe even more than that. Maybe it was 20 years ago. I don't know how time works. You used to have to wait. If you want to watch the newest movie of all time, the newest movie they can make, guess what? It's there. Go watch it. One step.
I remember those times.
There's no waiting.
I remember those times. Oh, yeah, I remember Blockbuster, too. You know there's one Blockbuster in, like, Oregon?
There's no way that thing is still open, right?
I just saw it on the news. Like, it's like one Blockbuster still open in Oregon.
That's so insane. That's so insane.
Who's straight retro videos? Blockbuster.
What about the germs? Don't people touch those videos with their skin? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, it's still open. Oh, in Alaska? What? The chat's going wild.
Is it in Alaska?
People are real horny for us to sue this motherfucker. I'm thinking about it hard.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I got his number. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put his number out.
No, don't do that. Don't dox him. Don't dox him. What do you know about this?
I've never seen that before.
This is Dianetics. This is the guy who created Scientology. This is the book. This is the Scientology Bible.
God damn.
How to read the book. Have you heard of Scientology? You've heard of Scientology. You know the details.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Look at the details here. He can go attack the Black Panther. He can run out of the house and flee the Black Panther. He can use the back stairs and avoid the Black Panther. He can neglect the Black Panther. He can succumb to the... They, think that we're spirit creatures. This is insane. We got to study them, though. That's a huge yikes. They're kidnapping people.
So, let me ask you this. Scientology and everything. The one thing I like about Effy, he tells it like it is. He's shooting.
We're shooting hard, bro.
All the time. I do that all the time. I was like, man. I was like, man, if I ever met Effy, I think we'd have a great conversation.
We will. We're in the same town now. We're definitely going to hang out.
Joey's coming down here next week, so, we should all
to Atlanta?
Yeah.
I'm going to DM that motherfucker. We got to get into something weird. I think everything's going to get open.
Yep. The only thing that's not open is the strip club, so.
Yeah, but they are starting to get drive-through strip clubs. I bet the Claremont Hotel is open.
I bet.
That's where the old ladies get down.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the old ladies hang them out. I love it.
No.
I love that energy. Oh.
I am certified here in Atlanta, so I know all the spots. So
you know all the spots, and they're not gonna jip me off or rip me off.
No,
Some of those places.
only the good spots. I only go to the
I
good
don't buy
spots.
dances though. I just throw dollars. I don't buy dances.
No, I'm talking about just in general. Like I know all the good spots in Atlanta.
Oh, well, I want to go. I want to see some stuff, but nothing's really. I'm still nervous to go in anywhere.
I
You
feel
know?
you. I know Joey wanted to go to my Hooters that he hears so much about. So
Check in on the Hooters girls. Do you think they like it, or do you think they hate every second of it?
no, some of them like it.
You think
Some
so
of them
for
hate,
real?
and some of them actually hate it. So
I don't know. It makes me nervous. Makes me nervous.
it's the as Vanilla Van says the hood Hooters, but I don't call
Vanilla
it the hood
Van.
Hooters. Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a long time. How's he doing? I heard he died.
Well, he got fucked up. That's the
I
only
heard.
thing.
I heard in his place is a member of the Dark Order, and they stole his body.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Do you believe it?
I believe it.
I know it's hard though for some people to believe it.
So
It's hard.
that's not the guy I know. So
That's not the guy I know either, but he was great. What a professional. Cameron K made him work twice in the night. And
he's like
do we have to do
people,
what do we do?
If people know who we're talking about, like the real guy that I know.
We're talking about the best. I don't know what to call him now. He has like 9 names.
I don't know either. Like he don't like I told him, I texted him before. I was like, bro,
Vanilla Vance.
I was like, I texted him. I was like, how many names are you gonna have? I was like, how? How many names?
I can think of like at least 6 names. 7.
I just call him Vance. I was like, Vance, what?
You know, I had an uncle named Van, but not Vance. Maybe he wasn't named Van. Maybe he was named Van. I don't know these people.
So
ever since he joined the Dark Order, he stopped sending me dick pics.
Him and Alex, you know each other real well.
Boys that have more dick pics than me. I see no dicks. I've seen no dicks before. Never.
I don't send no dick pics though.
Don't do it. Don't send them.
No, I don't see them.
They're never going to help you. Think of how many times a dick pic has helped you. And classy girls don't want people to know about slogging the hog. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That kind of action.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk about it in public. They don't want to open their phone and then, boom, there's that club. There's that hammer. And now they got to explain to their stepmom. Where's that big hog from? Well, I'm going to do stuff with him later. She doesn't want to have to say that. She just wants to do it. So you got to send her like Venmos and Cash Apps and stuff off her Amazon gift list, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's
so. I'm gonna say this. You know, as we're hanging out and stuff and talking, you know, I don't know if you dance, but of course you know I dance.
So. Yeah. I want to dance.
You know where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah. What are we dancing to?
We are dancing to the infamous Return of the Mac. The Nasty Swing is coming out.
Oh my God, I love it. I'm living. I have to set this up somehow. Oh, I can figure it out. I've got it figured out. I can just rock this mirror, right? I can get in the mirror and get sexy with it. Is that how it works?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
I'm waiting for my cue. I need my visual. Look at my pole. I have a pole. Look at that.
So let me set up my camera.
Look at the way I'm sitting up and down on that thing. That's freak mode shit.
All right,
that's
so
freak mode shit. Check out my Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. Look at this shit. Poke it out a little bit. Give it a little feel. Are you freaking? Where's the studio mix?
There you go.
Where's the studio mix for me, Daddy? Yeah. Where's the studio mix? He's climbing.
There you go. You ready?
Yeah, look at that dog. But I'm in the mirror being nasty.
Being nasty.
Being nasty. Oh, I see it. I'm trying to get the rhythm of your flow. I'm trying to get the rhythm of your vibes.
All right, I'm about to hit it. So I'm about to hit the nasty.
I need that audio.
I'm about to hit the nasty swing.
You gotta rock it.
1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Where's this? Oh my God! Come here, Cranberry. Get it, freak mode shit. I don't know where the dog went. Look it back to the mirror.
Somebody screen recording.
Of course they are. I'm wearing Toms. Oh, he's full pelvis right now. I gotta get pelvis in more. Where are you? We should be getting tipped right now. Y'all hit my motherfucking PayPal for this shit. Look who needs to go out. She's killing it. Leroy, she's got to go outside.
Come on, Cranberry.
She got bent.